to define the order of God, physical things. And why do you think that God uses physical things? So you understand, because first the natural, then the spiritual. In other words, if you can't understand natural stuff, how are you going to understand deeper things? And I told y'all last week, it don't even matter what your title is. Because Nicodemus proved you can be a leader amongst leaders. You can sit on boards. He sat on the Sanhedrin and still couldn't understand what Jesus was saying. Jesus said, now, you're a leader. And you don't catch it? Yeah, I'm trying. Can y'all see Nicodemus sitting up there trying to figure it out? You know, well, how are you going to be born twice? You going back in your mom's womb? But that's what he was thinking. Watch this. Verse 3 said, but I would have you, Lord, I ain't got enough time today, but I would have you know, understand that the head of every man is who? Christ. Who help me, Jesus? He said the commanding officer of every man. Y'all got it. I ain't going to even make it today because I'm getting too happy now. Because he said the commanding officer. He said when you get this, you got something. When you understand the mindset of authority, you'll never be the same. Okay, let me help y'all out. Y'all remember when the centurion had a servant that was sick? And he sent to Jesus and says, I got a servant that's sick. And Jesus said, I'll come and heal him. In other words, I'm coming down there to your house and I'm going to take care of your servant. He said, hold up, wait a minute. Don't come down here to my house. He said, because I am a man that understands authority. He says, I got men under me, I tell them to go, and they go, I tell them to do, and they do. He said, all I need you to do is speak a word. I got to go home, y'all. Y'all got to come back next week. He said, all I need you to do is just say something. Because I know that when you say, I'm going home, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all got to come back next week. I know when you say something, that's all that's got to happen. Do y'all realize that in Genesis chapter 1, when the Bible says in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God, what? Y'all missed it. Woo! He what? He brooded. He hovered, just waiting. What was he waiting for? He wasn't waiting for one thing. All I need you to do is say something. Because if you say something, I know I got the right to move. And that's how that man was saying. If you speak a word, just like it was in Genesis, when God spoke and said, let there be light, the Holy Ghost said, I got it. And he moved over and made light. God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters. The Holy Ghost said, I got it. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, I gotta go. Because I ain't gonna be able to get, I'm sorry. I don't even know how I got here. But I'm here, right? Somebody say, I'm covered. See, because when you're covered, you gotta ask yourself, what am I covered with? I'm covered with the same thing that was in Genesis chapter 1. Y'all got to pray for me. Y'all just don't know what's sitting on y'all. Y'all got the Holy Ghost just sitting on y'all. And all you need for God to do is say a word. That don't make sense to some of y'all. Y'all ever seen a step? You gotta help me out. I don't know too much about it, but I think I do. You got to help me preach this and end this, because when hens have eggs, with these eggs. I just somebody tell somebody, I'm going home, y'all. Somebody tell somebody, you've been fighting the wrong battles. You've been fussing with the wrong people. You've been chasing after the wrong thing. Why don't you just settle yourself and let him sit on you? Why don't you just settle yourself and let God rest, rule, and abide on your life? Is there anybody in here that knows that you're covered? Shout yeah! Look at somebody and say, I'm covered. Y'all better pray for me, huh? I gotta go. I ain't gonna be able to finish it. I just come back later. But look at somebody and say, I'm covered. Look at somebody and say, I'm covered. I've been washed in the Lamb, in the blood of the Lamb. And it don't matter what it looks like. I may not drive what you drive. I may not live in what you live in. But one thing I do know, that when the enemy comes in, like a flood, he that covers me, he that sets on me, he's going to protect me. That's why we say, if God be for you, he's more than the world against you. If God is on